What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Did I turn my audio on? I did. Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure. Sometimes I feel like we're a little bit more put together today than we normally are. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here on our Wednesday stream. Monday was a lot of fun. We got to do some Intel Live, and today we are live talking about all things Intel and Asrock. Again, huge shout out to them for sponsoring today's stream. It's so cool. I love things like this, and Asrock gave us another challenge just to kind of say, like, hey, Robey, what if we let you just kind of choose any one of our motherboards and build a build with it? Like, how do you think it would perform and all that sort of stuff? So we've been doing our own testing. We've done a bunch of testing, and this is just kind of the middle part of a video that'll be coming out actually Tuesday of next week. And so we're so glad to have you get to be a part of it because you guys get to see the whole thing kind of happen here. But it's good to have you. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a great week. You mean Friday? No. Friday was, oh yeah, because, yeah, we said it was Friday. So Asrock, I don't think, is joining us because they're based out of China. Now, there is an Asrock USA, so I don't know if they're going to join us. I doubt it, but it is good to go from there. I really want to get the finished Steam. So the SteamOS video will be out not next week, but the week after. So the video is actually done, but the thing is we have a release schedule of once a week, and so this Asrock video will take its place, and then next week is when that video will be out. So we're actually a little bit ahead on our videos, which is actually good on us. Look at us doing great. So anyway, we'll figure that out, because we also have a Seagate video that has to come out. So anyway, we'll figure it out. So that's not Araxis. It has nothing to do with that. It's just literally just they've made some new. They just have some new updates for the 270K plus and the 250K plus, and they just wanted to showcase some of that stuff. It has nothing to do with that kind of challenge or anything like that. So. Anyway, happy to have you guys here. I do want to let folks know there is no stream on Friday. I know we were trying to make up the Easter build, but unfortunately, because of how this video and the other video kind of came together, we've actually had to kind of burn our team pretty heavily. So we're giving them some downtime. So because of that, we're not going to do a live stream on Friday. Guys, I'm always about work-life balance, especially for my team. And it's, as we get ready to go into Computex, I always want to do what's best for them. And so taking good care of them is going to be really, really important to them. Yeah, when you say burn the team, that just means, sorry, colloquialism in some regards. We're not really physically burning them, though I do actually sometimes light Brian on fire. But point being is that, yeah, the drink, yes, it's sitting right over here. It's completely ready to go. It's just not going to happen on Friday. But, for us, what I mean is that we've had to work a lot of extra hours. Luckily, one of the things is, regardless of how the industry has done, our team and our brand and what we've done has continued to grow, which is great. And we've been really, really good about keeping live streams going and all that sort of stuff in terms of canceling and things. I think it's great that Damien's been able to pick up game streams. Tomorrow we're actually going to be playing Pragmata and showing that off in partnership with NVIDIA. We've now got these streams with AMD, and we have new ones coming with NVIDIA as well. We have the Intel ones already. So a lot of that stuff has been a base, but we're always just working to try and find that balance to make sure that we balance also that plus all of our YouTube and other work that we essentially do. So, yeah, Brian is always on fire, but that's just his talent. His talent is always on fire. So, but anyway, it's really, really cool. So I'm excited. I'm excited about this. Hey, don't burn out on us. Yeah, exactly. That's what we do. And so a lot of times it's like last night was a little bit of a late night. The thing is that yesterday, I got to take two creative superpowers. We had Jay, who's he's our documentary friend, and then Brian. And then you put them together, and it's really fun to watch them work together because they'll be like, I don't love this shot, or can you, and like Brian's like, what if we add this light in, and what if we bounced off this, and that looks super hot, and Robey, you're coming through the door wrong. And so it's like a lot of things like that. It's actually pretty fun to watch. But I will tell you, when it comes to doing really high quality production value, just that stuff takes time, right, Brian? That's kind of the way that you would kind of put it, right?
Little things that maybe not everybody notices, but it does when you add them all up. It's a deal.
So it's actually a really kind of, I wish there was a way. I don't know if that many people find it interesting because we've done some BTS stuff before and nobody's watched it, but I find it super fascinating, and so it was really, really fun. And putting them together does sound illegal in New Jersey, but it really is good. Anyway, guys, super glad to be here today. Very excited about today's stream. We're actually building in a classic case today. We're building inside of the NZXT H6 Flow. It was funny when we were thinking about kind of what case and stuff. This is the first time we've actually gone back and been like, hey, well, it's not a Trix Flova, because we've built so many cases, so many times inside of the Trix Flova case. But all in all, just something that's a little bit classic and easy kind of do. It's like an I think it's like $89 or something like that. That might be the H5. The H6 might be a little bit more, $99.99. So comes with 3 fans, really, really good case. And all in all, we wanted to do something kind of budget-ish, you know what I mean, for a CU7, pairing it with the right hardware, all that sort of stuff. And so we built a beautiful Core Ultra 7 270K plus / RTX 5070 build that there isn't a lot of frills here. Like, again, there is definitely some places you can save money, but for the most part, we really did just want to make something that was like kind of, hey, if you were going to get just the core parts, we're not adding any fans, not even an exhaust fan because we don't really need it. It's really just kind of being lean in that regard, and then knowing that you might add fans at the bottom at some point in time, or might add an exhaust fan or anything like that. But all in all, just really kind of a guide around building a really kind of nice lean 270K system where money is spent on places where it's important, things like RAM, NVMe, stuff like that. And then, of course, we had to show off an Asrock product, so they sent us their Phantom Gaming 360 LCD, and we get to see what that looks like, which is actually pretty cool. So Kurosaki, we already did build in a case that had wheels, and we discovered the wheels later on, so that you could go check out that Asus the ProArt case. That was actually really fun. So, and Araxis says, hey, wow, we got a 10 out of 10 from Araxis, which is actually pretty good. Trikes does love us. They are true. That is true. Okay, so let's talk about what we are putting inside of today's build. And again, huge shout out to Asrock. Starting with this right here, the Intel Core Ultra 7 270K Plus. This is the brand new CPU from the folks over at Intel. Good luck trying to get one. They're actually pretty hard to, I don't think you changed the, yeah, I was like, wow, it's a great shot of your back, sir.
It was so good, too.
It's a nice CPU, but it's a hard to find CPU. The 270K Plus, basically just, you know, it's the best version of the Core Ultra 7 that you can get right now, and honestly, it's just a really, really good system. And then, of course, Asrock said they gave us a bunch of options, and I chose this one. We've built on their M class of this earlier. This is the Z890 Lightning M Lightning Wi-Fi. Great motherboard. It's kind of their, you know, a lot of times you talk about their best value and features for bang for buck. That's this one right here. And so there you are right there. This is great board. It's got all the RGB. You can use their stuff. Like everything we're kind of choosing is going to be controllable from a single RGB place, which is going to be absolutely awesome. And it's just a nice looking board. So I'm actually really kind of excited to see how this looks when we're all said and done. So there it is right there. It's got Wi-Fi 7. Again, we have access to iBot. We also have access to Core Ultra 200S Plus. So we have that ability to push and overclock the fabric at the same time. Plus we have access to APO as well. So all of kind of the Intel tools to help with performance all up the way that we would want to. The other thing that we're going to do in this is we're going to be pairing this with the Founders Edition RTX 5070. So a number of these have actually been going on sale on NVIDIA's site for recently. So you've been able to, I've seen 5090s go for sale, 5080s go for sale, and then of course our RTX 5070. So these are actually still some of the best value RTX GPUs on the market. What happened to this box right here? Like it just got beat up. I have to get a new box. But anyway, great GPU at a really nice price, especially if you can get a Founders Edition version of this as well. So really good pairing with the Core Ultra 7 270K Plus. So we felt like this was just going to be a really nice coincidence, for a lack of a better term. Checking out a new AIO today, just to really make sure that we play with this and it matches, right? So the Phantom Gaming, this is their Phantom Gaming 360 LCD. I've actually used a few Asrock AIOs. It's one of their kind of newer product lines that we've seen them kind of get into. So excited about this. It's got a unified fan body, so really easy in terms of installation and stuff like that. It also has an LCD. And performance-wise, we're going to see how this does. Not that I'm worried about with a 270K Plus having any issue with it managing the temps or problems with the 270K Plus specifically. For RAM and NVMe, we're going all Kingston today. Of course, we really like them. We are going to be showing off a new NVMe partner starting in the coming weeks. We're going to be using some of their new Seagate X1070s here pretty soon. But here it is right here. This is the 6400 mega transfer DDR5 Renegade. It's kind of expensive, and then of course we have a 1 terabyte Gen 4 NVMe drive. Definitely a place that if you wanted to save a little money on this build, you could go with some less expensive NVMe and RAM. But given just we know that they make quality stuff, and there's just such a huge supporter of the channel, we'd like to throw them in there as well. What will I be licking today? Seagate's back. Yeah, Seagate's back. And they have a brand new and actually much more price conscious NVMe, the X1070, which is, backed by a, really nice warranty plus Rescue Doctor and all that sort of stuff as well. So let's see what else we got. Oh, and then lastly, I don't think anybody's surprised by this, Brian. The Corsair RM850E, just because we just like to make sure the builds look good when they're all said and done. Ain't no cable extensions here. We don't really need them when you use an RM850E, and that should be actually really cool. So those are all the parts we're doing inside of this build. Again, really just kind of a nice pairing. I think the total for this, what was the total cost for all of this all in, Blondie? And it's like XMA's is 626 watts, so we have plenty of wattage room there with the RM850E. But $2,300, right? And then again, we actually have a version that we'll talk about in the in the video that comes out next week, that'll be about half this price inside of the Fantex XT-M3. So $2,300, or you can get down to about $1,500 if you wanted to do this with a Asrock Mobo, an Asrock 9060 XT, and a CU5 250K. So there we go. It's not $500 million, Kurosaki. That's a lot of money. That's how much Braxel owes Brian. So there we go. RAM clicks up, 96 or higher. Dang, she's already started right off the bat. Wow, that sounded good. Ooh, look at this. No, I was trying to get that rub sound, but it wasn't working. Okay. Braxel owes Brian. No, Braxel doesn't own Brian. No, it's down. Honestly, Braxel did Brian a favor. He said hi, so now it's only 500 million. No, Brian doesn't own Braxel owes Brian. Not Brian. No, Brian doesn't owe nobody.
Well, I mean, you did say he owned me.
Oh, he did?
Well, you just did.
No, I'm sorry, it was an accident. It's a $500 million Dogecoin, that's right. So yeah, I can't say it really fast. Apparently I'm incapable of such statements. Okay, so here we go. You guys ready for a beautiful Mobo? Here we go, beautiful Mobo time. Where does one buy a Brian? From the pet store. From Petco.
Or toilet store.
Or the toilet store. That's where you get a John. We always say bye, Brian, so today I'm going to say hi, Brian. That's nice.
That's so nice of you.
Nobody says hi to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy Brian at Costco. Right next to the hot dogs and the pizza. I don't know, what are your thoughts on Costco pizza?
I'm not a fan of combo, so I don't mourn the loss of that combo pizza.
Okay.
I'm a big guy for a bargain.
Okay.
So when it comes to the price of the pizza, I'm like, wow, this is great value for this pizza. Is it my favorite pizza? No.
No. Chuck E. Cheese is your favorite.
Yeah. Chunky cheese.
Chunky cheese.
But it has its place, and I do enjoy a Costco pizza.
Costco CEO said they'd go to war if they raised the price of Brian. That is true.
Did you guys see that Snoop Dogg was in the Issaquah?
Dude, he was in the Issaquah. He was in our Issaquah. You see, everybody was like, "Oh, right."
Which is like 20 minutes from here.
Yeah, so it was actually pretty funny. We were in the presence of Snoop Dogg. He was in the same city, and we feel blessed.
I knew I smelled something.
Yeah, I know you did. I knew you did too. Okay, a couple things I do want to remind you. Let's jump over to Capture real quick. Please, guys, we have just a few weeks left, actually, to get in on this giveaway. A worldwide giveaway for the Horde build. We're giving that one away. So please make sure that you head over and link your Stream Elements account with your Twitch account. That'll get you a chance to get in on this amazing giveaway. Thanks to Asus and the team over at Patriot Viper as well. So yeah, this is the one that Damien built. So expect a subpar experience. It ends on April 27th, and it's the Horde. So it's a superiorly mediocre build that you can win if you want to. So anyway, that will be coming up here. And all in all, if you guys want to get in on that as well. So yeah, Seagate Firegates. Yeah, but the thing is that one thing I would say, Araxis, is because of the technology that they essentially did in terms of its speed and everything like that. Plus, on top of the fact, because the way that they handled their QLC, and on the fact that it has longer warranty and longer rescue doctor than anything else in that category. And for the price, specifically given where DRAM is, I don't know if DRAM is worth the price increase anymore. Because now we have DRAM right here. We have a DRAM drive right here. And how much is this 1 terabyte drive, Blondie, right now? This is a DRAM 1 terabyte RAM. Yeah, $269. Oh, so it's not too bad. $269.99. Okay, so that's actually not that bad. It's better. That's good. Okay, so I might be wrong. I'll back it off. See, even I can admit when I'm wrong. I want to wait a minute. It's going. I want to redeem a dad so I can hear pizza-related dad joke. Either Robes or Brian have to come up with one. Don't peel off the calendar. That's not how it works, DJ Techno. I don't just make up a pizza dad joke. I don't even know any pizza dad jokes. Where did the pizza go to get eaten? In a dad belly. Ha ha ha. That one was free. That is true. That is true, Raxus. That is what you said. See, there you got it for free. You got it for free. That was the best pizza dad joke ever. I want a refund. It was free. Dang it. And I have to pay her to hear my dad jokes. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw this 270K plus in here. You want a refund? You lost power and your Powerwall energy is not receiving? Oh, that's unfortunate. I want a bacon cheeseburger. Is it not?
The battery must be low.
No, it does that. You have to keep clicking and then eventually to go red. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. I just haven't had it on there yet. Because I wanted to zoom
You're
first.
on fire today.
Wanted to zoom first.
He was like, I wanted to be able to zoom. There we go. Let's get that in there. Ooh, look at that. Nice little pop there. Oh, I kind of miss the zoom thing. We've been trying so hard to make sure that it fits for the
cut down.
for the cut downs that we're like, we've been able to zoom in and people can see it. We're getting close to actually getting through all of the NTH2 too. So soon I'll be able to do my spread again instead of the 9-dot method. Apparently, Tesla Powerwall sends 65 hertz power to tell investors inverters the batteries overnight, and the UPS thinks it's dirty power. Oh, that's interesting. That's good. That's interesting to know because we're getting ready to do our battery backup system, and so I did not know that. This is not a carbon. This is the Phantom Gaming from Asrock. So this is the one that we chose. They gave us a lot of different options, but this is the new one from Asrock. Their Z890. Okay. Remember that time when I put the wrong NVMe in?
Yeah.
The 2 times?
Twice.
Both times I've done that joke and totally messed it up. Feels like yesterday. It wasn't quite yesterday, but it's pretty close. Ooh, okay, we got peels here. Gotta grab our tweezers. Boom. Another peel right here. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. That was quality montage material right there. Today we are building a Asrock-powered Core Ultra 270K Plus system, which is great. Just showing off the performance and stuff like that, and that, Asrock is a viable solution for 270Ks. And, and honestly, like showing off some other Asrock stuff at the same time, which is pretty cool. Oops, but you got to do this right here. Oh, look at that. I like it when a good plan comes together. Yeah, I know, Kurosaki. It's going to be crazy. We're doing liquid cooled on this one. We're showing off a brand new AIO, Wrecker. So we're showing off the brand new Phantom Gaming 360 LCD. So new AIO. We haven't shown off on the show before. Okay, ram click time. Bazinga, as my son would say. Okay, here we go. I think she said RAM clicks are 203 or higher. Because that's how she's going today. It's not actually that high. What did she say, 98, I think?
6.
96. Okay, 96. Can we get to 96? 96! That was 116. There we go. Yeah. My ears! Okay, here we go. It's a mushy board. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, let's make sure we're putting it in the right slots here. This has got that memory OC shield, so we should be good. Everything looks like it's good. Okay, we're good. Okay, we'll start here. Closest one, best chance. No, because Juansha, they don't actually make NVIDIA GPUs. Ooh.
So 95.
95 on that one.
But you gotta stop talking.
I gotta stop talking. Wow, is that even possible? 97.2! 97! You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. There's no tendon. Okay, wow. I don't know why I thought of that, but I was like, it's like a microphone.
Good job,
It was a
Blondie.
win. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we got that in. Everything's in. Till the song broke out. That was a great song. Robeytech. It does. It looks like a mic. It's actually pretty cool. I think we should start a new show called Robeytech.
I mean, it looks like a mic because it is a mic. Right?
That is fair. Look at you crushing our dreams. Turdog has a built-in. Turdog has a mute button just ready for any moment. Is this like the one you made? This one's different than the one I made Monday. Whoa, dude, look at that. I'm excited to see how this pump head looks. Looks really good. This is an attractive AIO. I did give her a real win. We just want to blow over it, you know. She doesn't get them a lot, so I just wanted to. Whoa! Dude, look at this. Look at this, Brian. It's like super labeled. This is crazy.
So organized.
It is very organized. Whoa. Okay, so I'm assuming in accessories is like, look at that. Intel, very clearly cleared there.
Clearly labeled.
It's clearly labeled. Thank you for the right words there, Mr. Robey. It's got like all sorts of like extra stuff. This is pretty crazy. We'll have to find out how what all this is later. That's really crazy. Man, how much is this AIO? Seagate, yes, I know. I saw that, Araxis. About the fire cudas. I actually haven't numbered their 530s. Rexendo, you may want to do a reinstall of WoW and then check your video drivers. 190 bucks. That's not bad. Okay, here we go. So this would work. This would actually fit well with your system then, Blondie, with it being purple and pink. I always like it when there's like a little bit of a surprise. You're like, ooh, I like being surprised. I don't get surprised very often nowadays. Okay, so there it is, LGA 1700 and LGA 1851. We're not going to do the peel because we're not keeping this build together. Slides in there just like that. Whoop. There we go. Then we got our little grips. I wonder if you have it going to a different application, Rexendo. Okay, ooh, those clip nicely. This pops right in there. I don't think they make a white version of this board, no. They have the aqua and some other ones. Oh, look at that. That's nice. I like it. That was quality right there. Okay, so we have everything ready. I'm going to assume that there's thermal paste. Well, let's not assume. You know what they say about assuming? Makes Brian look bad.
Put the NVMe in? Oh yeah, you did. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
I saw an empty slot and I was like, wait a minute.
Rexendo, you could see if there's something, and I would just do a search. I have no idea. That's a very specific bug that you might want to see if somebody else has hit on the interwebs and see what they did. Okay, I'm just trying to see if, whoa. Water block, no thermal paste, okay. Thermal pasteless. What am I hitting here? Okay, got it reboxed up.
Jump.
Very, very difficult and tenuous process there. No, yeah, there is thermal paste in the accessory box. But we're gonna use our tried and true. We're gonna use our ride or die, the Noctua NTH2. There we go. Whoopsie. Okay, let's grab our NTH2. New tube, by the way, newer tube. Okay, can you come out there? There we go. Like the weakest 9-dot method ever. Ooh. That's a pretty ugly version of that, but we did it. We did okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's get this inside of our case, our case, as they like to say in nowhere. Okay, so we'll pop this off to the side. Okay, here we go. There we go. Get that off. I actually really like how this case looks. Ugh. It's got a lot of like, and the airflow on this is such a good airflow. It's like a really very quality case. There we go.
I think this song is probably my favorite out of the playlist.
Really?
Yeah.
This is it, huh? Mm-hmm. This is the Brianna favorite.
Yep. I imagine that it has really great bass.
Nope. That'd be pretty funny.
I can't actually tell with these headphones, but
very James Bondish, actually. It's got a Bond vibe to it, you know? Yeah, it is. Jay Ansha, that's one of the things that we actually saw really good. Like when we did thermal testing on this case, it was really, really positive. So the angle does make a big difference. I just wish I really wish at some point in time NZXT, and if you're watching NZXT, what would be nice is if you could actually release reverse fans. I know that reverse fans aren't as performant, but man, dang, do they look better, you know? Can we try it? Yeah, okay. It's angle. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And then the camera went away. Oh, great. Oh, Lord. We need to probably, I have more batteries for this, but we're probably going to want to zoom out and leave it not. Luckily, we have a lot of these batteries, but sometimes just removing the battery and re-putting it in.
Maybe lick the battery to see if it's...
Yeah, I'll see if that'll do it. Oh, this is not working. I'm gonna lick it.
The gremlins.
Ooh,
It needs better contact.
Yeah. I licked it. I'm dying. There we go. Licking, see? Licking solved it. We need to replace the battery after this. We're gonna leave it zoomed out though.
Or do we just need more licking?
We need more licking. Okay, here we go. There we go. Ugh. The glass, not really, because it doesn't get hot enough. D-Matt, thank you very much for the sub, and Real Beer Guy, also thank you for the sub. Not really, because it doesn't really get hot enough for, doesn't really get hot enough to radiate. There's probably is some heat transfer through the glass for sure, but I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a ton. Like you could put your hand on it. You know, your cats could sleep on it if they wanted to. But yes, there's probably some. There's some, but it's not a ton. I guess it would change depending on how much heat went in. Landsworth, thank you very much. You're grounded. No, Landsworth's amazing. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. You okay? He's ungrounded because Turdog said I can't ground you. I got grounded by Turdog. By the way, guys, don't forget mystery screwdriver on sale, and I like them, and Brian's used them too.
Yeah, they're good.
They're good, and you can get a link for those. Oh yeah, am I? Yes, I do like that short. People seem to like those shorts when we do those funny intros. Oh, there we go, DJ Techno. Thank you for the drop. Did you like, by the way, let me see the screwdriver. It's right there, bro. It's the crystal one. And we have the crystal orange one too, and I have the crystal black one. And then you have a black and yellow one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the screwdriver right here. And there's a mystery screwdriver. Now you order it, you just get a surprise. You don't know what you're gonna actually get. It's not sponsored, but I do have an affiliate link. It's a really nice, I really like this screwdriver. I don't use it for all of the build, but for the parts, I just really like the ratcheting. It's one of many screwdrivers I use. I feel like it takes an army of screwdrivers to build a PC.
For those of you that are curious, you rotate the knob at the end, and you've got 3 positions. One's like tighten with ratchet, and then solid state in the middle, and then loosen with ratchet.
Yeah.
So
it has a good feel to it. I mean, honestly, that's probably the thing I love the most about it is just using it. It's very satisfying.
Does it give you butterflies?
Yes. And Braxel, yes, that's the one I use. I just use Windows Defender. Everything else is just kind of bloatware. I know a lot of people who actually really appreciate Norton over McAfee, and I guess Norton's gotten better. I just don't like having all that stuff on my PC.
They're all viruses to me.
Huh?
The antiviruses are all viruses to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. So Tom has his own firewall. It's called a bat. He just breaks his PC every 6 to 7 months and rebuilds it. He's like, if there were any viruses here, they're dead now. Okay, so we got our motherboard in. We're good there. Let's go ahead and get our cables plugged in, as they say nowhere except for here at Robeytech. Okay, so we're gonna grab our USB-C first. Ooh, that's nice. That's a very nice. It's gonna go. I always have a 50-50 chance of getting this right. I feel like I didn't get it right. Boom. There you go. There's that. Next up, USB 3. Is it higher? Yeah, it is. Okay. Go. There, USB 3 up there. Come on, there you go. Here it is. Oh, there's even one over there. I feel like I want to use that one. So this has got dual USB 3 if you want it. A little bit cleaner when I go down here. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Next one we're going to do is right here. This is all the RGB for the 3 fans. So we have all the RGB and we have the PWM for the 3 fans right here. So we're going to take those, plug them down here at the bottom, because there's usually a good spot for that down here. One right there, perfect. So this is our 3 front fans. There we go. And next thing we're going to take is our RGB. This is for our 3 bottom fans. I mean our 3 side fans. This is going to go right over here. This song is giving me rage. Come on. Dude, I feel like I just can't do this. There you go. Oh, I did it. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, and then next up we got HD audio. This is our multi-front panel cable here. So there's our HD audio cable right here. That's going to go right there. Perfect. There we go. Then lastly, we have our front panel connector. Unified, of course. Makes me happy. There we go. And that's going to go right here. There he goes. All right, so there's all of our connections. Let's go ahead and get our cables kind of managed here real quick, and then we'll be good. Okay. So let's grab zip ties. Ooh, almost spilled all those zip ties, Brian. It could have been bad.
Somebody from PDX Land is here in chat.
What?
And they were at the end of Robey's row.
Oh, nice.
Did you ever say hi, or did you just lurking?
Who was it who said that? Oh, I don't know who said that. I don't see who said that. Okay, here we go. We're gonna move this up.
Chantelai?
Oh. Oh, that was me. Okay. Did you say hi? I'm assuming you said hi. Sorry. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to get our stuff kind of zip tied now. Okay, what we're working on here is just getting this cleaned up.
Was it the smell that kind of kept you away?
Probably. I mean, fair. That's fair. I do stink. I choose not to shower at lands. It's
Aaron
not true.
was probably bouncing around from all the
Aaron was, yeah, Aaron was so many monsters. There we go. Okay, so we got that cleaned up there. These are kind of already in a clean state, so we'll take a look here. Let's go down a little bit lower. See if we can get down here. We can zip tie this stuff into the bottom here. This really what we're trying to do is just make sure that stuff stays kind of clean down here and out of the way of the visible side. So we have a couple, the cool thing is NZXT added a couple great bits there for us. There we go. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just zip tying this down here. Keep our cables bunched. There we go. And then now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get our last little bits of cables here. Some of those I can't really make any tighter, but if I zip tie those right there, kind of have everything kind of cleaned up, which would be great. I am MacGyver. Give me a zip tie and a, oh, I'm sorry, MacGruber, not MacGyver. I'm a goober, MacGruber. There we go. Okay, cool. So now that's all nice and clean and clear. Okay, so we can zip tie those clean now. There we go, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got all those in. Pull this in now. This is nice and ready. I like it. I think it's gonna look, what do you think, Ryan? How does it look in front?
Yeah, so far so good.
Whoa. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, where's the, oh, it's down here. I forgot I'd moved it. Whew. A little bit nervous, but nice and clean, nice and tight, which is what you want, and it looks good in the back. So front and back both look nice, right, Brian?
Yep.
Quality! Okay, let's get our AIO in. What are you saying? Duct tape the PC. Clean and clear and under control. That's a StarCraft, right? Clean, clear, and under control. Hey, Robey, I don't need a flash drive if I install Windows 11 on my new PC, right? Windows 11 on. I don't need a flash drive if I install Windows 11 on my new PC. Windows 11 is on their flash drive. Ruthie, which flash drive? They usually do not come with a Windows 11 flash drive. So you usually have to have a flash drive that you install Windows 11. We actually have on Robeytech.com how to install Windows 11. There's a whole guide there that you can follow, or you can follow along with the video if you want to do it that way. So we try to make that easy. We show you how to install Windows and how to install SteamOS, depending on which way you want to go. You want to go. Okay, dad joke, by the way, Brian.
Okay.
Are you prepared?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Brian! What did one wall say to the other? Oh, Lord, I hate this joke. I'll see you at the corner, bro. I'll see you at the corner. That one is old.
That's a little
old. That's a little classic. Classic right there. A little classic one.
Not mad, just disappointed.
I don't get it. Yeah, if you want to install Windows 3.1, just use the floppies. That's very true. And just hope that one of the floppies didn't fail on you. Okay, let's get the Phantom Gaming LCD out of the box now. We've now got it ready. No removable top for this one, Brian.
Oh, okay.
Though I don't know what happened to our magnetic.
Bro, somebody's just coming in here throwing them away. I swear.
Yeah, Araxa, and then like Araxa said, if you go to Robeytech.com, it'll show you how to make the flash drive and get everything set up so you can do that yourself. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here is our thing. I think this is just spacer, so we need our radiator and fans. Okay, this is all like tied together. Okay, so this is just blocks this. It's like a whole thing, bro. Okay, so we take this out. Goes right back there. LCD top cover we can remove.
A lot of packaging.
There's our top cover there. Yeah, a lot of packaging. But at least you know what everything is, right? I mean, like from a labeling standpoint, I was really impressed with just all of the stuff. Okay, so then we take this out. Man, it's definitely protected. Yeah, a lot of tape here. Okay. Okay, there's that. Wow, it's like even with the and there's like a whole, this thing this has a cover over it. Oh, okay, what is it stuck up on? Wow, okay. Oh. Okay, got it out. Wow, look at the size of that fan, bro.
Yep.
That's crazy. There you go. Put that in there. Okay, let's just untwisty tie all of our stuff real quick. There's that. Just getting all the twisty tie stuff out done. There's that one. So many twisty ties. But luckily it's only one fan, and that's nice. Okay, there's that. Okay, so there's all of the cabling. We can put this away. Okay, that is done. Okay, so now what we got to do is we got to peel this. Make sure. So that's peeled now. And then we have peels on this. Hate that. Okay, there's that peel, that peel, that peel, that peel. Okay, there we go. And then we have there you go. Don't get rid of that. Okay, there's that peel, and then we'll peel that one at the end. Okay, I am going to be careful here and put the little cover back in here for the radiator. So when we rebox it, we can still do that. Not every peel is glamorous. All right, there we go. Okay, we're good. Now, oh, I forgot to take the accessories out. Done a really good job of getting everything out but what I need.
I wish I started counting how many times you've
opened the box.
This box.
A lot. Okay, we need this in here. So we have, oh, whoa. So this has a USB-C. There's like a whole bunch of stuff that goes with this one. But we can actually all put it in together, which is great. Okay, so the USB-C is on the outside here. So it looks like the USB-C, if I'm not mistaken, it breaks off. And this controls, that's USB-C, and it has all of the other connections. So I'm going to see something. Does this want me to plug everything into that? Pretty crazy. Okay, so mount this, put your tubes in. Tubes facing forward. Okay, so then it says, this is your RGB and all that sort of stuff. So off of this, go to AIO pump, and then USB and ARGB. And that goes into C channel fan and ARGB. Okay, so it doesn't actually, okay, so it doesn't, so you don't want to plug everything into that. That was my kind of my question. Okay, so let's get this all loaded in and go from there. I should make tapes. What kind of tapes? Wait, do I want to know? Yes, we have avoided peel gate. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now what we're going to do, very carefully, very, very carefully, Mr. Brian. We want to be very, very careful here. I'm just going to run this into here. Okay, cool. Oh. That is just big enough. No, it's nowhere. Oh, it's got all the screws on the attached to the metal. Look, I got all the extra screws on my.
Oh, nice. Screwdriver markets itself.
Yeah. So if I need another one now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got those in now. Okay, so there is no, like, it's, dude, this like barely fits. Feel like, is this like trapped in the corner? Yeah, it is. I have a little bit of a trap here. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we got it all in. It was not quite, there was a little cable trap, so we got that done. So I need to make sure, I think I have enough room to, yeah, make sure I can get the EPS cable in. That's the one thing that was like, it was close. So I might want to plug it in. It's probably going to be okay. Okay, so here we have plenty of RGB, so we can actually daisy chain RGB and all that sort of stuff here. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go through here and up here. Now we just got to find our, go put this down here. It says channel fan, CPU fan is the AIO pump. So CPU fan 1 or fan 2, okay. And then we have ARGB next to it. So we'll just put this into here. And then this will go, I'm gonna try and, can I make it go around? Let me try here. Okay, so we got our CPU fan in. And then we're gonna try. Have that go like that. Go. Okay, so there's all of our cable connections. Okay, so now we can install this.
Set it for me.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna, it was hoses down. Put this underneath. Okay, so we got that lined up. That's a tall AIO, guys. Get it started. Very easy to install, I will say that. I would think if you're going to do an exhaust fan, which we're not doing in this build, we don't need to, I would definitely move the hoses to the other side. But since we're not doing an exhaust fan, what we're doing is fine. Especially for this case. Okay. Okay, so let's take this. This is our pump fan that's going to go right to the below there. And all this stuff is going to go up and in. Make it look nice here in a second. There we go. Trying to get all of our cables plugged and out of the way here. Okay, so that's in. And then this USB-C. Like that. Oh. I think it's probably on the top, eh? Lots of cabling. Okay, cool. Okay, let's run this through. Ugh. There we go. Okay, there we go. So we got all that in now. So now what we got to do is just get all this stuff kind of controlled. This is kind of the longest part here as we get our cables kind of squared away. Now, the cool thing is some of this will just wire into other stuff here. So like for instance, this will go into here. This will go, there's another cable. Oops, can't get to it, hold on. Ugh. Assuming it's over here. There you go. Okay, there's that. That'll take care of our RGB. There we go. And I just want to hook all this stuff up, and once I have it hooked up, then I'll be able to figure out where how all the cables fit together here. There we go, and then we have this USB, which has to go down here. And then I'll be able to wire it all, cable manager, okay. This is gonna go right here. Boom, okay, we did it. Okay, so now all the AIO cables are connected. Now it is time to get it all controlled here. Okay, so we can actually go up with this one over and then into this and then over and down. We don't want to be behind here because this is where the PSU is going to go. There we go. And we'll... Bless you, Brian. Yes, I heard you. I heard you sneeze.
It was a cough, but
oh,
whatever.
Still blessed. You're still blessed, son.
I'm still blessed. Good to be alive.
Make sure all our cables are coming through the right way. Nice and tight. Okay, cool. Can I visibly see a difference in performance if I have two NVMe drives? It depends. It depends on all sorts of factors, right? for instance, one place where you'll visibly see the difference, performance difference when you have two NVMe drives is like if you use one as an OS drive and one as a game drive, and then your OS drive, depending on the type of drive you use, that if it's DRAM-less, and then you fill up the drive, you don't fill up the drive, you'll see performance stay the same between when you use it now and when it's not, because it's a separate drive and it didn't fill up. Your performance doesn't degrade as the drive fills up. And that would be a case where you could see a performance difference. The second one would be is that if you were using well, that would kind of be the only place where you'd kind of see the biggest one, yeah. That's kind of the only place where you'd see differences. So that's why a lot of times you'll see us recommend, except for we don't recommend it as much just because NVMEs are so expensive and they continue to go up in price, but for the most part, it's probably one of your best, it's like it's hard, but if you can do two NVMe drives, it's probably one of the best ways to save money. I mean, to help ensure performance is by doing two drives, yeah. Orangelicious, you just got, if you do exclamation point giveaway help, it tells you about how to get all that stuff. On my channel, there's a video that you can watch. Or you can just link your Stream Elements account with your Twitch account. Oh, more than two. Oh, more than two. No, not really. I think if you, like adding like a bunch, I think it's all in all, it's like it just depends on if you make one faster than the other. Sorry, I didn't read the more than two. I just assumed two. So, no. Okay, so we got everything kind of plugged in here now and controlled. That's like the most time-consuming part right there, is just getting all the cables connected. Okay, so now we are done with this, so we can put all our accessories and stuff back in here. I've decided I will save these. I'll keep these out, put this in here. So before I close this, let's finish this out. Let's tighten up all the screws. Ugh. Feels pretty good. Let's grab the wow stick. That's just going to go faster.
Owen.
Owen. Hey Hobbs, do you know if it's prepaid? Because if it's prepaid, can you just get us a hotel like in the same block, and then we can just pay for it when we get there? If not, then I understand, and then I can try and book it. I just didn't know if it was like Marriott where you just pay when you get there and just get 2 rooms. Oh, it's 3 p.m. But do you know if can you just book 2 rooms? Like a standard Marriott thing? So if you can, that'd be great. I'll try at 3 too, but I don't know if I'll be done at 3. But if you can try, let me know, and then I can do it just to make sure. I want to make sure we're in that hotel for QuakeCon. So the electric screwdriver is called the Wow Stick. It's like my choice for that because it doesn't over torque. And it's we have a link for it. I really like it. Oh, GT Beakerman, you're doing your RV? No, I like staying it there. And it has a light, yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's in. Let's just make sure how many of these I need to use for the tubes. Trying to make sure this looks really clean. Ooh, that's not clean. Okay, hold on, I gotta fix that. Oh. There's two different, okay, so this cable needs to come up. What is it attached to? Okay. Oh, it's attached to this, okay. So this cable, I messed up. This is why we check, guys. And we don't be lazy. You want to make sure that this cable stays up because you want to look like you have a single cable up here. There we go. That's much nicer. And this one will now, instead of zip tying down there, zip tie right there, and we're still good. Much cleaner. There we go. Well, that's why I use zip ties, right? Because they're not an expensive way to have to worry about. Like if you need to cut one, you're not like you're wasting like what, pennies? I think some people are afraid to like cut zip ties after you put them in. It's like, why? They're the same. It's all good. They're not expensive. Go ahead and cut to your heart's content. Okay, so that'll make that look much cleaner. There we go. See, so now that cable just looks like one cable up here. Just kind of the point. That's about as clean as I can get up there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our cable hose stuff here. Do up here too. And then I'll probably end up being pushed like that, but that should still look good. Cool, awesome. Peel this. Look at that, Brian. Okay, now we can put the box away. I should have just waited. Okay, so AIO is installed. Let's get our GPU installed next. There we go. There we go. GPU time, boys and girls. Kind of clean it up a little. Been manhandled a bunch, but it looks good still. There we go. Boom. Look at that. Nice, clean looking install there. Okay, so there's our 5070. Gotta put the puzzle together correctly. much, GL Rods. Hunted Jonan and Rurutu, thank you also for the subs, guys. You're amazing. Ooh. There we go. Okay, let's get our guys. We're at PSU time. Wow, we're a minute. We're cooking with gas, guys. I feel like I'm getting faster at these. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? It just feels like I get through them really quick.
I feel like this AIO was pretty quick.
Yeah, it was a
Because we didn't have to install any fans onto it.
Yeah,
It was all just
maybe that just was it, yeah.
pretty quick. And the cable management, there wasn't a whole lot of cables either.
We still have a good amount of people here too, so it's not like but it's just we haven't been live for as long as we typically are. Okay, so this is gonna go like this. Just making sure that works really well.
Before we get going on the PSU, do you want to go through
Yeah, let's do parts list real quick. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. So parts on this one is the Core Ultra 270K, so the Core Ultra 7 270K Plus, the Asus Phantom Gaming Z890 Lightning Wi-Fi, we have the NVIDIA and RTX 5070 Founders Edition, we have a Kingston Fury Renegade 1TB Gen 4 NVMe drive, we have the Kingston Fury Renegade 32 gigs of 6400 Megatransfer RAM, we have the NZXT H6 Flow, the Asrock Phantom Gaming 360 LCD, and then we have the Corsair RM850E. And then again, this is all kind of estimated wattage right now is around 628 watts. So we have plenty of power here for the GPU, which is cool. Yes, they are, Chantelli. They are a very good price to performance, which is one of the reasons that it's been so much fun and why. And I think Asrock sponsoring today's stream is just to show that, like, with an Asrock Mobo, any one of their different ones, you have a lot of really good options to pair this with, and then you get all the benefits of Z890, plus you get APO, you get iBot, you get 200S Plus, Core 200S Plus boost, 200S boost as well. So there's just a lot of real good benefits to these, as they have, like, they've definitely feel like they've refined like a fine wine, which is really awesome. There we go, there's that. And then now all I need is my 24 pin, which is right here. And that's okay, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, that's a great option too. Yeah, it's max, it's like max pull, which is kind of Araxis's point. And there we go. Okay, so there's all of our stuff ready. Slip this out of the way. Here we go, Brian. There we go. It's our CPU cable. There we go. We got our beautiful. Well, I went ahead and did 2 CPU cables. Yeah, we'll do 2 CPU cables. Why not? We don't do that very often, but why not? We can. And then we've got our 12 plus 6. Whoops, let's do it right. 12 plus 4. Make sure it's really sealed. There it is. Okay, it's in. Okay, ready to put it in. There we go, it's in. It's amazing how well these build mats have held up. This build mat we've had for so long, and it's still like going so strong.
I mean, it's gotten cut a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, like for the amount of builds that have been built on this, like
absolutely, it's a daily driver of a lot of sharp parts.
Yeah, of a lot of sharp parts on a, and it's just still like looks so good, and just crazy. I mean, this is back when like Igor, Farger, Braythorn, Riddick was on here, Blade of Ice. You know, these are like people who used to do like, we used to write how many times they were, oh, that hasn't happened in a long time.
Really long time.
Oh, it's back, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but so these are all the people who used to be our top sub people that we used to write on the board, but that's how long this has been on here, right? Which is pretty crazy. What's up, Sergeant Nobody? Good to see you, man. So tomorrow, guys, just as an FYI, tomorrow we're playing Pragmata. I'm going to be playing Pragmata. That'll be the game stream. We'll probably play Pragmata for a while, and then we might go into some Hearthstone or some WoW. We'll see. That's going to be happening tomorrow. I think 10:30, if I'm not mistaken. Just got to see what other meetings I have. But I will let you. We'll definitely just stay tuned. We'll have all that information soon. We're going to be playing the new game. Oh, the party can now begin. Let's take it all apart and re-put it back together. So now Sergeant Nobody's here. Okay. Now, guys, do not forget. Let's go ahead and show capture real quick while I'm getting these plugged in. Go link your Stream Elements account with your Twitch account. You have a couple more weeks left on getting this winning the World of Warcraft Horde build that was built by my man Damien. That video actually just went live over on the Robeytech if you want to see the cut down of that. But yeah, that build is now live, and that giveaway is live, and if you want to get in on that, now's the time, guys.
Maybe it's been a while since you've had a nice PC. Maybe you've never had one. It's a great time to jump in.
Yep.
Get in on that giveaway.
And if you have questions, you can always do !giveaway help. That'll give you all the deets. There we go. There's that one. I usually don't do this, but I accidentally plugged in two, so I'm like, you know what? Let's just do two. So honestly, BTF, it's been very dependent. We've had people who've had a ton of tickets, and the people who've won recently have been like 4 or 5 tickets. So it's like it really just depends. Now we've only done this a couple times. I know at some point in time, somebody's like who's like given a ton is just going to pull it out. But that's the beauty of a raffle, right? So, okay, so we got that now. Let's go ahead and do our... Okay, I'm going to go and wrap this up before I get and do the next cables, just because this is kind of the way that these work are a little bit different. There we go. So what I'm doing is just making sure that these are routed before I do the other cables, because the other cables, like it's going to go down and around a little bit differently than the other ones normally do. So it's routing these a little bit nicer just to make sure that they're routed before we plug in the other cables and we know they're out of the way. So I'm wondering if the right thing to do, Brian, is just to have these sit in this section like this, you know? tighten that down here in a minute. There we go. Okay. So I'm not, this isn't tight yet, but it's just getting it out of the way. So I feel like that was like the right solid move there. So if I do this, one set of cable here, cable zip tie here. Tie these up, and then we're really in good shape here. There we go. I'm excited to check out Pragmata. I think that game looks really, really cool. So that'll be a fun game to check out tomorrow. Oh, Plants vs. Zombies, man, that's classic right there. There you go. Okay, that takes care of that one. Okay, let's do our next, which is the... Okay, so here's our 24 pin, Brian. There we go. Okay, let's get this one zip tied in. I think this one we'll just have go right along the spine here. I think will look nice. And all we'll have left is our GPU cable. Well, let's actually, I think GPU we might want to run and do, because it'll probably go into the same spine. So we'll go ahead and run this one now. Go. Trying to find the sense pin here. All these pins to be tight. Okay, perfect. Now we make this look good. Okay, so this one we're just gonna kind of do up like in a weird twisty way. How are we in that? Okay. So work on each one of these individually because they're not going to really tie together. I need a tie down here somewhere. That's the tie down. I think it is. Hate it when my plan is thwarted here, guys. Give me a minute what I need here. Okay, so this is just a little bit of come on. Trying to get my... There we go. There you go. Okay, what we're working on right now is just getting our last little bits. Last little bit of cable management squared here. Okay, there's that. So this one I really want to get tight. There we go. There we go. These are kind of getting annoying and in the way, so I just got to get rid of them. There you go. Okay. Last little bit of cable management. It's this one. And this cable needs to be as taut as possible. And to create that tautness, I think what we need to do is create a little twisty tie, almost like a little random knot here in the center. We can pull things through here. There we go. Okay. There we go. So that'll help make that taut. Okay, let's look at the cable. How's it look here? Looks good. Nice and taut, which is what we want. Okay, guys, build is done. Clean in the front and the back. There you go, Brian. How's the front look? Pretty clean. Then we'll flip it around to the back here. So there's the front, and there's the back. So nice and all around. Just really taking some time to make sure it's super clean. Oh, here. Great shot of Brian shooting. Yeah, classic case. And there we go. Yeah. So let's throw the back on here because, you know, as you can see, we're going to have plenty of room. There we go. There we go. And there it is, guys. All done. Ready for turn on. Okay, let's do a count here. Zip tie count. Here we go. Whoa. Oh, you mean Robey? Pepsi Man, reach out to Blondie. She'll work with you to figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15, 16. Even, guys. Even. And there it is already. So one last time, let's jump over to capture real quick, Brian. Let's go and say one more time, guys. Don't forget to get in on the giveaway for the Horde PC. Make sure you link your Stream Elements account with your Twitch account. It's going to get you entry to win this incredible PC that's built. I know I joke, but it's actually a very nice PC, custom designed by Blue Horse Studios, and that giveaway is now live. If you want to see more about that build, head over to youtube.com/Robeytech Live. That video for the cut down just went live as of today. Now, the other thing too is I want to remind you is don't forget Robeytech.com. We actually have a lot of stuff we've been adding to this. So we bring up Robeytech.com. You can see we've added the how to install a Steam OS, how to install Windows 11, and then we also have our weekly schedule on there as well. But the deals, guys, we have been updating these on a consistent basis in a world in which buying PC parts sucks. We have made it easier by putting all of our things together for you to help find you DRAM, motherboards, NVMEs, pre-builts, all that stuff. So the folks over at, Tom, the folks over at Tom, I don't know why I said that way, but Tom is doing this on a consistent basis. He updates it all the time. So for instance, you can go here, and again, huge shout out to B&H for sponsoring and supporting us on this. But if you look at B&H photo deals, there's actually some pretty good deals on laptops right now. So you've got that Legion Go 7i with a Core Ultra 9 and an RTX 5080 for $2,500. And you know, there's some other really, really good deals on laptops there from the folks over at B&H. The other thing too is like check out DDR5 as it's continued to go down. You can use this to track it, but you can get, there's 16 gigs for $249. You can get 32 gigs now for $379.99. Then they have a couple really, really good deals over at Newegg. Here's a Ryzen 7 9000XRD with a X870 and 32 gigs of RAM for $989.99 if you want to pick something up like that. Or you can pick up a X870 with 32 gigs, a 500 gig NVMe, and a cooler for $703.99. And then the pre-built side, which is some of my favorite. There's been some really crazy deals here. But the Stormcraft system, here it is, Core i5 with a 2 terabyte NVMe, 32 gigs, and an RTX 5070 for $1,500. That is a heck of a deal right now, guys. And then there's that Gigabyte Prime system with a 9700X, a 5070 Ti, 32 gigs, and a 2 terabyte NVMe for $21.99. So there's some really, really good deals on pre-builts. And then the one thing that I asked him to put on, and I actually really appreciate, is the TV deals, because like that TCL QM7K, that's a 65-inch, 144 hertz QD mini LED for $777. And the screen on that is ludicrous. And this continues to get cheaper and cheaper. So if you're looking for a really, really good gaming laptop, OLED or QD LED, that mini LED, sorry, that thing is absolutely crazy. And I think Tom actually owns it. So it's a really, really cool system. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop in here. But anyway, I just want to get those, highlight that. Robeytech.com/deals. Great place to find deals, and we try to update those. Not QD OLED, but yeah. And honestly, yeah. Talk to Brian. Tom, not Brian. Talk to Tom because he actually has that system, dude. Check that out. The colors. Look at that on the Mobo. The actual they light up. I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool. If you can focus, there we go. It's not focusing, but there it is, guys. Check that out. That's pretty nice. Easy to find your color things in the back there. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this down. Grab our. There we go. Anyway, huge shout out to Tom for organizing and taking care of all those. Pioneer does still make TVs. They focus mostly at the high end. Yeah, the light up audio ports are really cool. Little quality of life things. Yeah, I was doing that at QuakeCon. I was like, oh, that would have been nice, actually. Okay, so we're good there. Good there. Okay, here we go. Turning this bad boy on. And then I think we're all ready to just turn it on, huh? There we go. Okay, cool. Think, Blondie, we're good, right? I have to put premium in my car as well. Blondie says yes, Brianna.
Nice.
Let's do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There it is. Wow. I like the lighting on the AIO. Ooh, look at that. Wow, that's fancy. And there it is, guys. Wow, that looks good. Ooh, bottom fan, it looks like it got unplugged. We'll have to look here real quick.
Looks like it's posting.
Yeah, it did post, but now we just need to... Oh, that's why. Bend the pen a little bit. There we go. Come on, get in there. There you go. Bottom fan's working. There he goes. There we go. All the fans are in. We are posted. Now we just got to get the software done. Now before we do that real quick, I am going to reboot real quick and jump into the BIOS and make sure all the special sauce is on. Yeah, it's a big AIO block. I don't know if we have a big India population, my friend. Okay, so we're in the BIOS now. Should be. Okay, perfect. There it is. We're going to go over to... oh, Polychrome RGB is off. That's weird. Okay, on. Let's go to... Fantastic tuning. Everything there looks good. That's tune, okay. Kingston, instant flash. Oh, there it is. I was looking for that, F6. Okay, so let's go to 200S boost. Let's enable it, profile 1. And then we actually have over on the other side, XMP is on. Okay, so we got 200S boost on, and then everything else is good to go. Took me a little while to find what I needed. What color? I mean, Asrock's kind of like, they're red, but they also, this one's purple and blue. It literally is blurple. Like if you look at the box, it is blurple.
Yeah.
Pink and blue, and so
yeah.
I feel like we should match the themes there. Okay, we are back in now. Yes, I know, Araxis. No, Blazing Heart. It was they've fixed it now. Yeah, like mistakes happen. It was only for a short period. So I'm keeping with it. Though I don't think we have it on here. Okay, let's see here. Let's do this. Display settings, duplicate, keep changes. Okay, let's go ahead and do we have? No, he doesn't. Okay, so we have a lot not on here. Okay, I know why, because this is we use this for a lot of different things. Okay, let's do, this is the Phantom Gaming LCD. Accept. Support. Download. Polychrome display version. Okay, so we're going to download that. Then we're also going to download RGB. Open file. Downloads. Open file. We did display, we need RGB. Downloads. Okay, let's install the RGB stuff first. I accept, next, 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 okay. While we're doing that, let's install CPU ID. There we go. Let this finish. Okay, there we go, that. Making sure we're good there. Go ahead and finish this. Okay, so polychrome's in. And then we're gonna go ahead and let the display get done. And let's run this. We're doing all the things at the same time. How many things can we run at the same time? We got to get Blurple on there. Hey, do you see the display now?
Yeah.
Look at that. Okay, there we go. Ooh. That's cool. And I kind of went to, look, it looks like it's actually almost like pink and blue now. I kind of like that look, dude.
Yep.
Okay, firmware updating real quick. But I like the look. Yeah, we'll see what kind of it's updating the firmware right now. So far, so good. Whoa, Falcon in the house. We're showing a new pump and doing Asrock with the Core Ultra 270K Plus. And then when you watch the video, we'll also show you how it works with the 250K Plus as well. Ooh, not quite that straight there. Gotta make sure this looks good for when Brian does his B-roll, you know? Looks good though. You know, all in all, it looks very good. Okay. Okay, we got all our controls now. Okay, so we're gonna go to, let's do, we're gonna go to static. I don't really have like a spring. I don't know what spring is. Neon? Oh, select all channel. Okay. So what is stack? Glow stream, luminous mode, water? Nope. Let's try, okay, let's do like kind of like more of a purple, I guess. Let's do static and then we'll do more of a purple. Did it do? Oh, it changed? Okay, there it goes. Oh, it's changing on its own. Okay, cool. I like that. I just need to figure out, let's go to Windows Store. And then we're going to download Fury. Fury. There it is. So there we go. We got purple with all of the stuff. I like the purple and like kind of the pink. So yeah, that looks good. There we go. Yes, I agree, apply. Got to wait for the XDK installation. Okay, here we go. So let's go to static. Okay, we're gonna do purple. Purple. There we go, purple. Not quite the purple you want.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the pink and blue of like the AIO looks really good. So if we did like
Pink?
yeah, either pink and then maybe made the fans more of a light blue.
Like that? I can't, it'll mix all of that stuff. The pink, the purple is actually from the purple. It's actually set to purple, but that's just what the color of it, how it kind of stinks out. It stinks. Oh, I could, hold on. Because I actually have it set up in a different way. So hold on, let me do this. Oop. I have it here. So I can do, I think, okay, let's do addressable. So you want, let me see which one this is. So you want to be more of a blue?
Yeah, but more blue.
More blue? How about that? You like that? I forgot I do have actually separate control of that one. What do you guys think of that? Joe Brian's going to show you.
We got purple on the top still.
Yeah, I can't change those. Those are on a different color.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be like purple, blue like that. I can see, like, let me see. I can try and see if like it all, let me see what happens when I go select all channel. See, then they all go, so that goes like more blue like that.
Yeah.
You like that?
That's way better.
Okay, there we go, guys. There it is. Neon awesome. I can actually turn the pink, I can take the cool thing about the RGB here is that you can actually turn the brightness down.
Yeah, like half.
Yeah.
Keep going. Yeah, right there.
There you go. What do you guys think of that, huh? That looks so good.
Let's try to get it from different angles.
That came out great. There it is, guys. I'll buy it for $3.50. Oh, there's blue in there. Yeah, blue, pink, purple. There's all those colors in there. Yeah, the H6 Flow is a nice looking one. I think it looks great. Yeah, it's got a very LAN PC vibe to it. I do agree. How are we doing likes on YouTube, guys? Let's see if we can get those likes. We can do that giveaway. I like it, Curse Lancer. Yeah, the AIO is really actually quite stunning. There we go. So I'll let Brian finish up his little shots, and then I will get the glass on it. We'll do some thermals and show airflow. Oops. Let's not break the glass while we're at it. There we go. Okay, guys, let's test thermals. I'm expecting them to be quite nice. And then we'll show you some airflow. Okay, let's open hardware info. Yeah, I'm trying not to break the glass side panel. Okay, there we go. Hardware monitor is up. Go up to our Core Ultra. There you go. It's right now sitting at 42. Let's start our multi-thread. 54, 72, 70, 70. Definitely spin it up nicely. It's going to sit at like 68, 70. Wow, that's great. Great temps. Definitely can hear the fans, but that's okay, right? Look at, I mean, dude, you can just see it right there. It's 71. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like it's staying nice and cool. Okay, let's go ahead and show you airflow. There we go, guys.
Fan.
Oh yeah, we'll turn the fan off. So it's going to be here in the back. You can see it's going right up. Plenty of airflow both to the bottom and also down to the GPU as well. Whoa. That was quite a bit of... we like to watch that go up. But yeah, as you can see, no problem with airflow at all in terms of that case, right? So nice classic case. Plenty of airflow. Nice airflow moving through. Plenty of air feeding both the AIO. That's why we said we didn't really need more fans. You could add additional flans. You could add additional fans if you wanted to do one of their Core 280s, F-Core 280s at the bottom. If you want to just add additional airflow just for the GPU. But honestly, this case does just such a good job of getting airflow to all the components, whether you need it or not. And again, it's sitting right now at 74 degrees. And we're pulling, we actually passed the 285K. So, and don't add flan to your PC. Yeah, that's true, and that's totally up to you. I think if you were going to do a rear fan, you just need to switch the hoses for the AIO. So, it's just because this doesn't have a lot of room to move. Obviously the hoses are taking up some room at the back, but it's up to you. But you don't need it, right? It's an even mix of intake and exhaust, and the case has a ton of perforation all around it. So yeah. Any other questions, you guys? If not, we'll show some gameplay stuff, but this is just running no problem whatsoever. What was that? Oh yeah, it's just a sponsored thing. Yeah, we'll tear it. We'll take it apart after a while. But everybody, we can say goodbye to Brian.
Thank you for
Get
saying
out
hi.
of here. Just kidding.
We should have a sad song. For
Yeah,
when
we
I
have a
leave.
sad song. Now it's time to say goodbye to our faithful cameraman. B-R-Y-A-E-N. Brian is gonna leave.
A-E-N?
Yeah, B-R-Y-I-A-N. Yeah, B-R-Y-I-A-N. B-R-I. What?
What?
No, it's B-R-Y. No, I was right.
But
That
you
guy messed me up.
You added an E.
Yeah, I just added an E.
weird.
I'm just trying to get it to spell like M-I-C-K-E-Y, but it didn't work. Hamster Cam is leaving. Hamster Cam. Wow. That is true. It's
Good to see Blondie.
Okay, there we go, guys. Temps are fine. Everything is fine. We're all good. We're not going to have any problems whatsoever. And again, we're getting the performance we need. Let's check out a little gaming temps and gaming performance. So we'll go ahead and turn on one thing you can do if you look for Intel performance package. We probably already have it on here, actually. APO, there it is. Intel optimization, you can download that. We're going to go ahead and open up APO. We're going to go to, so you can see Cyberpunk for iBot is actually already on. So let's go ahead and open up some Steam. We'll go and do some Cyberpunk 2077. Just show some performance here. So we have iBot on with, so we'll see what iBot, and we'll also have Core Ultra 200S Boost on as well. And then CPU temps right now is sitting at 59. So yeah, no issues keeping temps nice and good. And actually, I think you could adjust the curve a little bit because it's definitely a little bit more of an active curve right now, but we have control of that if we wanted to. Okay, let's go ahead and
Good morning, Night City.
okay, so we'll load this up.
Body count lottery rounded out to us.
Hold on one sec, guys. There we go. So let's just go ahead and get settings, graphics. We're gonna check ultra. Actually, yeah, ultra. We'll do ultra. That's right. We're gonna do transformer model. We'll do DLSS on balanced with shortness. Okay, there we go. Video 2560 by 1440. We've got low latency on. Oop, we don't need to worry about that. Sorry. And then we're gonna run our benchmark and then see how our performance is on this 5070 270K plus system. And then again, if you watch the video that we have coming out on Tuesday, we'll actually show you performance numbers and all that sort of stuff too. No iBot, not IHOP, guys. CPU is still sitting at 5859, no problem whatsoever. And then we're getting 82 frames per second. There we go, 80 FPS, and then if you look here, I'll bring the side camera up so you guys can see, but the temps on the CPU are 54, 55, no problem whatsoever there. So it's, yeah, it's keeping it nice and cool. So here's the side camera there. Oop, I think I messed it up there for a second, hold on. Oh, it's because the side camera's not plugged in. You'll see it here in a sec. And again, you kept it at 58. There it is, 58. So yeah, no problems with temps whatsoever there. Going to capture here. Yeah, it's. I need to switch. I'm going to switch to a different capture device. I have it. I just haven't fixed it yet. So we'll deactivate and activate that again. And there we go, guys. So there it is. Performance was great. 82.93, 82 CPU, 82 was the frames per second. Temps were in the 50s, which is no problem. That great job with that Phantom Gaming 360 LCD. And yeah, dude, great system. Yeah, just came out really, really good. So super solid system there, all up. How close are we on likes on YouTube? There we go. Come on, guys, let's get those last ones. I know we can hit it. Just head over there. There's 334 people just on Twitch alone. Almost 400 people here on, all up from the thing. Let's hit those likes and get that done. So yeah, I just came out, just a great system in general. And then just as a reminder, the parts that we have inside of this for the system that you guys just got finished seeing was an Intel Core Ultra 270K Plus. We have an Asrock PG Z890 Lightning Wi-Fi, NVIDIA RTX 5070 Founders Edition, the Kingston Fury Renegade 1TB Gen 4 NVMe drive. We have the Kingston Fury Renegade 32 gigs of 6400 megatransfer CL32 RAM, the NZXT H6 Flow, the Asrock Phantom Gaming 360 LCD, the Corsair RM850E, and then it was 626 watts is estimated max power on that, not average, right? So we are, it's, plenty of room for the all up from that for sure. You can unblock, Real WitBiz, you can mute one of them. Yeah. So we're up there. Yeah, very, very nice system that we got essentially hooked up, and I think it actually came out great. So I'm actually very, very happy with what we ended up with from a visual standpoint. Yeah, and then of course, yeah, don't forget to drop your questions. And guys, don't forget to head over to Stream Elements, link your Stream Elements account with your Twitch account, and make sure that you're entered to win that Horde PC. And again, that video just came out today. So yeah, very, very nice looking. Very neon kind of the look for this system in general, right? Which I thought was cool. So definitely a little bit different than what we typically build. Yeah, the neon looks great. It's got a lot of visually fun elements to it, right? Like it would definitely stick out at a LAN, especially with the light from the AIO and all that stuff as well. Come on, guys, we're at 131. Let's get those likes. We can do it. Yeah, it's got some really solid looks and vibes to it for sure. Yeah, honestly, I just really like the way this build came out. And for $2,300, not bad. And again, don't forget, robeytech.com/deals, guys. Some really great deals there that you guys can check out as well. Yeah, you could put GIFs if you wanted to. I mean, honestly, I just like the vibe of this one there, Chantelli. I will, Curse Lancer. Let me find out what it would take to let. Maybe we can order up an order up for some. Let me see if there's a way for us to do that. Honestly, 420 AIOs, just because of the speed of you don't really gain as much. There are definitely some very powerful 420s, but most modern day CPUs really don't need them. 360 is more than enough. There was a time, especially at the tail end of Raptor Lake, that 420s felt like they were necessary, but honestly, with Core Ultra and modern day, modern day even from Team Red, right? Like it's done a really good job of not needing that kind of cooling anymore. Nice, 512. Oh, honestly, then once they actually had all the issues with Raptor Lake and all the motherboard manufacturers had to reel it in, you didn't even need it for that anymore. Would you know if I could get past the security boot on Windows 8 or 10? Could it run Windows 7 if I find a code? Honestly, I think Secure Boot's Windows 11, isn't it? I don't think there's a Windows 8, 10, or 7 version of Secure Boot. Sorry, Secure Boot is a BIOS thing, but I don't know if it's compatible with those OSs. I'm not sure. Dude, understand those OSs are really old. So Depeche Mode, you're talking about for the pumps themselves. Honestly, they're meant to run at max, but if you wanted, and that's why the AIO pump headers on the motherboards run at a max speed, and they've gotten a whole lot more quiet, so you don't necessarily hear them. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. But yes, they're really made to run at a constant speed, which is why they have a separate header, and why you don't really control it. Yeah, OS2. Wow. Where's all our likes, guys? There's 309. There's literally over 400 people here now. Just go hit that thumbs up button, guys. Thumbs it up over on YouTube. Well, let's link the YouTube. Oh, she's already done that. She just literally did that. Yeah, it's totally free, and then we do a giveaway, guys. Yeah, it's already at 135. There we go, 141. 9 more people. Go be the hero. You can be the hero, baby. You can give away your like. You can make the giveaway happen. We could do it. That's right. 146. What's up, Figment? 149. One more. Uno más. There we go. Go ahead, Blondie. Go ahead and start the giveaway. And then we can end it up there. Did you fix it, Blondie? So we tried getting that to happen, Twisted PC, and it doesn't happen. Like, a bunch of us have tried to get it to fail. It's also failed on Asus and a bunch of other ones too, so... It shows it both active, Blondie. Okay, so you want to go ahead and give it a go? Go ahead and start it. There you go, guys. Raffle has started. Exclamation point community. There we go. Yeah, I see it showing up. There we go. Doing this last thing, and then we'll say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. R-O-B-E-Y-C-A-T today. Robeycat, Robeycat, Robeycat. Trying to decide if I'm going to do orange today. I was hoping that the weather would be a little nicer and I could go do a hike this evening, but I think I'm gonna have to go do a. I think I'm gonna have to go do Orange Theory today. Rescendo, we'll have to see. I'm definitely gonna try and play tomorrow. I have to do. Now that the maintenance has happened, I got to go get my stuff. I need to run my. Oh my gosh, my raids, and then so there's a lot of stuff I need to do. I need to do that, and I need to get my weeklies done in Hearthstone. No, it's not. I'm not going to go for a drive. I'd go for a hike. And I think the weather's not going to work well for a hike. So going to Orange Theory might be the better bet. I know the weather's supposed to get nicer starting tomorrow. So I might know that I can do it tomorrow. We're getting close to the end, guys. There it is. Yeah, Rainfall Wall. I'm summiting Helens in 2 weeks, but I'm gonna do two. I have at least two hikes this week that I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna do Little Psy on Saturday. Sorry, Big Psy on Saturday, and then I'll go do. I'll probably end up doing Whitaker tomorrow. Hey, congratulations. Hey, Vico F. Make sure that you whisper Blondie. Okay, guys. So that is it for me today. Next stream will be Wednesday. Next build stream is going to be Wednesday. We're going to be doing the Antec C2M case, which actually should be a lot of fun. So it's going to be the Antec C2M. That's going to be happening on Wednesday. I am in NAB in New York. So, in Vermont. In Vegas. I'm at NAB in Las Vegas this weekend, so look for some new short stuff and things like that we're going to post for that. That's going to be happening, plus a giveaway for a really cool Asus router. That should be a lot of fun. That's going to be happening over the weekend as well. Plus, make sure that you get your entries in. I'll be back tomorrow for some Pragmata that we'll be doing some game live streaming, but next build stream will be on Wednesday of next week. So, yeah, I'm excited to check it out. It's going to be a cool thing. Yeah, so we have their travel router. It's really, really cool, in need of temper. It should be fun. So anyway, that is going to be happening. You'll see it, you'll just see shorts and all that stuff going in there. Wow, the day after your 41st. You can always win a free PC, Kifus. You're eligible to win the Horde PC if you want to get in on that. Did you get that cat mount in WoW? I did. I bought the one that you told me to about, Rexendo. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. Have an absolutely amazing rest of your evening, and we will see you guys on Wednesday for a build stream or tomorrow if you want to watch the game stream. Bye, guys. you.